If this video found you, it's not a coincidence. There's a reason you're here right now. So stay with me because what I'm about to tell you is going to shift everything. November 11th, the most powerful manifestation portal of the entire year. And you finding this video right now is not random. The universe has been orchestrating this moment. You've been seeing the signs, haven't you? The repeating numbers, the synchronicities, the dreams that feel too real, the sudden shifts in your energy. All of it has been leading you here to this message before this powerful date arrives. The energy between now and November 11th is unlike anything we've experienced this year. It's like the universe is holding its breath, preparing to exhale something massive into your reality. And you, specifically you, are in the eye of the storm. Everything that has happened to you this year, every breakdown, every loss, every moment you felt like giving up, it was all preparation for what's about to unfold. You've been in a dark night of the soul, haven't you? And I'm not talking about a bad day or a rough week. I'm talking about that deep, soul-crushing darkness where you questioned everything. Your purpose, your worth, whether you'd ever feel whole again, whether happiness was even meant for you. You've been there. Some of you are still there right now. And you're watching this thinking, how could anything change? How could November 11th matter when I feel this broken? You've been hollowed out, emptied of everything that wasn't truly you. Every person who left, every dream that died, every version of yourself you had to shed. It was all making space because you can't pour new wine into old bottles, right? You needed to be emptied completely so that what's coming can actually fit into your life. And what's coming is big. I'm talking about the kind of shift that makes you look back on your life and see it in two parts, before November 11th and after. The kind of transformation where people who haven't seen you in months won't even recognize your energy, where you'll wake up one day in December and realize that the person you were in October feels like a stranger. There's this massive clearing happening in the collective. Old contracts are being dissolved. Soul ties are being cut. Karmic cycles that have been repeating for years, maybe lifetimes, are finally completing. And it's violent and beautiful at the same time. You might be experiencing this as sudden endings. People ghosting you out of nowhere. Relationships that seem stable suddenly falling apart. And you've been thinking, why is everything falling apart? Why now when I've already been through so much? But what if everything is actually falling together, but it has to fall away first? What if the universe is physically removing everything from your path that would prevent you from receiving what's meant for you after November 11th? Because here's the thing about manifestation portals, especially one as powerful as November 11th. They don't just bring you what you want. They bring you what you're aligned with. And if you're still holding on to people, situations, beliefs, and patterns from your old life, from your old self, there's no room for the new. So the universe, in its infinite wisdom, is doing the clearing for you. Even when it hurts, even when you don't understand, even when you're begging for things to stay the same. The number 11 is a master number. It's about intuition, spiritual awakening, and alignment with your highest path. When you see 1111, it's not just a cute coincidence to make a wish. It's literally the universe confirming that you're in alignment, that you're on the right path, that magic is happening in the invisible realm before it manifests in the physical. And November 11th, it's like the universe opening a door that's usually locked and saying, this is your moment. Everything you've been working toward, everything you've been healing, everything you've been becoming, this is when it clicks into place. You've been going to therapy, cutting out toxic people, setting boundaries, learning to love yourself. And sometimes it felt pointless, right? Like you were doing all this internal work, but nothing in your external reality was changing. You were still struggling with money, still single or in the wrong relationship, still battling the same demons. But what you didn't realize is that all of that work was building pressure, like water building up behind a dam. And November 11th is when the dam breaks. Everything you've been cultivating in the invisible is going to flood into your visible reality so fast it'll make your head spin. I'm talking about manifestations that you'd given up on suddenly appearing. Opportunities coming out of nowhere. The right people suddenly entering your life. Clarity hitting you like lightning about what you're meant to do. Money flowing in unexpected ways. And I know you are skeptical. You've heard this before. You've gotten your hopes up before and been disappointed. You've watched other manifestation videos and done the visualizations and said the affirmations and nothing changed. So why would November 11th be any different? because this time you're different. You're not the same person who was desperately trying to manifest from a place of lack. You're not the same person who was chasing things to fill a void. You've been through the fire. You've been broken down and rebuilt. You've learned to find peace in the chaos. You've learned to validate yourself instead of seeking it externally. You've learned that you're complete on your own. Some of you are manifesting a specific person back into your life, or someone new. And the message is clear. If it's meant to be, November 11th and the weeks following are going to bring undeniable movement. Either they're going to come back, or you're going to meet someone who makes you forget they ever existed. Either way, the waiting is almost over. The universe is tired of watching you suffer in this limbo. For others, this is about career and purpose. You've been feeling lost, like you're meant for something more, but you can't figure out what. Like you have this potential inside you that's suffocating. November 11th is bringing you the download, the clarity, the opportunity, the connection. Whatever you need to finally step into your purpose, it's coming. And it's going to feel so obvious once it arrives that you'll wonder how you didn't see it before. Money that's been stuck is going to start flowing. Debts are going to be cleared in unexpected ways. New income streams are going to open up. If you've been struggling financially, if you've been stressed about money, I'm seeing that shift starting right around November 11th. Not in some magical lottery-winning way, but in real, tangible opportunities that your hard work has been quietly setting up. But here's what you need to do between now and November 11th. Stop forcing. Stop chasing. Stop trying to control how things unfold. The universe has got this. Your job is to stay in your lane. Keep doing your inner work. Keep your vibration high. Trust that everything happening, even the painful things, is divinely orchestrated. When you feel anxious or scared, come back to your breath. Come back to the knowing that you are protected and guided. Also pay attention to your dreams between now and then. The veil is thin right now. You're getting downloads in your sleep. You're visiting the astral realm. You might be dreaming about people from your past or places you've never been, or scenarios that feel prophetic. Write them down. Your subconscious is trying to prepare you for what's coming. And watch the signs. The universe is speaking to you constantly, through songs that come on at the perfect moment, through conversations you overhear, through animals that cross your path, through the repeating numbers. Each one is a different message, but they all confirm the same thing. You're on the right path and magic is unfolding. November 11th specifically, here's what I want you to do. Set aside time in the morning, even just 20 minutes, and get quiet, get still. Write down what you want to call into your life, but not from ego, not from fear or lack. Write from your soul. What does your highest self want? What is the most healed version of you desire? Write it down as if it's already done. I am statements. I have statements. Feel the emotions of already living that reality. Then, and this is important, let it go. Release it to the universe. Don't spend the rest of the day obsessing over when, how it'll happen. Trust that planting the seed on the most powerful manifestation day of the year is enough. Your job is to water it with your faith and your aligned action, not to dig it up every day to check if it's growing. I also want to warn you about something. The days leading up to November 11th might get intense. You might feel emotional. You might have old wounds resurface. You might feel triggered by things you thought you'd healed. This is normal. This is the final purge. The universe is making sure you're completely clear before the portal opens. Don't fight it. Feel the feelings. Cry if you need to. Talk to someone you trust, but don't suppress it. And don't make major decisions from that triggered place. Because after November 11th, there's going to be this calm. And everything is going to start moving fast. Things you've been waiting months or years for are going to suddenly fall into place in a matter of weeks. It's going to be wild. It's going to be beautiful. And you're going to look back at this video and understand why you needed to find it before that date. You are so loved. You are so supported. You are not going through this alone. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of despair, it was all part of the plan. You are exactly where you need to be. And November 11th is going to prove that to you in ways you can't even imagine right now. So take a deep breath. Trust the process. Keep your heart open and get ready because your life is about to change in the most beautiful way. I'm so excited for you.